From the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports with Chris Gervino.
Hello, everyone. Former Missouri star Max Scherzer made the start for the Detroit Tigers tonight in Cleveland. Scherzer already named to the American League All-Star team, 13-0 with a 3.09 earned run average. And early, Max had the Indian batters baffled. Second inning, he strikes out Mark Reynolds. Cleveland would get to Scherzer for 2 runs on 7 hits, but then in the fourth inning, Detroit ties it up at 2. Matt Tuiasosopo homers. It's a 2-2 tie, and Scherzer then settled down the rest of his way. Bottom of the 6th inning, he strikes out the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. And then Scherzer gets Yan Gomes on strikes. Max threw 7 innings, allowed the 2 runs on 7 hits. He also struck out 7. He did not get a decision, and the Tigers did win this game in extra innings 4-2. Another former Mizzou Tiger in the majors, Ian Kinsler in Texas, visiting Baltimore. Big night for Kinsler with the Rangers up 5-3 and the bases loaded. Kinsler clears them with a double. That gave Texas an 8-3 lead. Kinsler 2 for 5 tonight with 4 runs batted in as the Rangers beat Baltimore 8-5. The Royals are in New York to play the Yankees for a 4-game series. New York without regulars Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez, Mark Teixeira, and Curtis Granderson all out with injuries. Nevertheless, they're still fielding a team at Yankee Stadium, but they just don't look quite the same. Second inning, Billy Butler belts one to right. It's a solo home run. Royals up 1-0. And still in the second, David Lowe batting against Phil Hughes, and he lines one to left. Mike Moustakas heads home. The Royals had a 2-0 lead.
Picking on the left field line.
KC added to its lead in the 7th inning. Johnny Giavotella doubles to right. Moustakas scores again, and it's 3-0 Kansas City. The Yankees threaten late. Bottom of the 8th, it's 3-1. But former Mizzou Tiger Aaron Crow on in relief for KC. Runners at first and third. Crow pitching to the veteran Vernon Wells. And he gets Wells to ground out to second to end it. So Crow does his job. He gets the hold. 9th inning, tying run at the plate. Greg Holland out of the Royals bullpen. And the Royal closer closes the door on the Yankees. Royals win in New York 5-1. NBA Summer League play is underway in Orlando. A couple of former Mizzou Tigers hope to secure a spot on their respective teams. Phil Pressey, undrafted, hopes to make the Boston Celtics as a free agent, while Kim English, drafted in the 2nd round a year ago by Detroit, is trying to nail down a second season with the Pistons. Pressey and the Celtics had the better of this game. Kim English really struggled shooting the basketball. He misfires there from 3-point range. He was 0 for 5 from downtown. Phil Pressey got a little closer, floated it up and in. Boston up by 7 early. Meanwhile, English continued to struggle from the floor. Kim was 0 for 8 from the field. He did hit 1 free throw, so he had 1 point and 3 turnovers. Pressey had 12 points, 4 assists, but also 4 turnovers, including this one leading to a Contavious Caldwell-Pope dunk. But Pressey did shoot it well, 5 of 9 from the field, and he scored those 12 points. Here are 3 from way downtown. So Boston really had the upper hand of this game. English, meanwhile, firing away to no avail. Boston wins it by a score of 93-63, and this is Tony Mitchell. Remember him? He committed to Coach Mike Anderson to Mizzou, but never played for the Tigers. Instead went to North Texas. Now he's hoping to make Detroit's roster. Well, former Elias High golfer John Daly has withdrawn from next week's British Open. Daly will have surgery on his right elbow. He will miss the rest of the PGA season. The 47-year-old Daly has not missed the British Open since 1999. He won the 1995 Open, defeating Constantino Rocca in a playoff at St. Andrews. That is sports.
Well, here in mid-Missouri, we've had a couple of goats on the loose before.